everyone, welcome back to another video with Lotus Hour. You are here with the founder, Lauren Jones. I know, y'all, it's been a minute and I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. It's been a minute. Your girl was moving, starting a new job. So let's just jump right into where I've been at. So as I know from my last video, I touched on it a little bit that I was moving back home, and here I am back at home in my dad's house. I did start a new job, my first big girl job, and I love it. Like, it's really, really amazing. I really love my job. I love my coworkers. Like, I just love what I do as well. So yeah, I had started a new job, and so it's full-time, obviously, and so I had to figure out, okay, what does it look like to have a full-time job but also have my ministry? Because I've always had Lotus Hour while I was in school, and of course I was busy, but I still had time during the day to work on Lotus Hour. And so now sometimes, you know, I don't feel like coming home at 4:30 and doing stuff, so I had to figure out what is a realistic schedule for myself as far as recording videos, editing videos, holding Bible study, all that kind of stuff. And so that is why I took a break, just to restructure, to give myself grace, to get comfortable back at my new job and being back at home. Like, it's just a lot. So I'm holding monthly Bible studies. They will be every last Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. Prayer calls are still weekly, 9 p.m. on Thursdays. And then YouTube videos, expect monthly videos. If I'm feeling good, I might throw in, you know, a little something, a little vlog, you know, just to make it 2 videos a month. But right now, it's monthly. The topics on my YouTube video will still be the same, though. I'm going to still talk about mental health and my walk with Christ. That's not going to change at all. So this time has definitely helped me to focus on my goals and to go back to the original vision and mission that I had for each little section of Lotus Hour. So I have Bible study, I have YouTube, I have prayer calls, I have outings within our sister circle community group chat. So I want to make sure that I'm sticking to those visions and not looking to see, oh, she's doing this, so I might venture off in this, or he's doing this, so I might try to take that up. And it's like, no, I want to stay true and stay focused right now, at least, on what I have in front of me, instead of picking up different things such as events and all that. Like, that's fine, and I want to eventually get there, but right now I have to focus on these areas and, you know, get these things down, get comfortable in these areas, since I have been in a transition season, and making sure that I have some type of structure and timeline for these areas first. And so though I have been intentionally and actively working in these areas, there's also been times of procrastination, burnout, comparison. And so it's just been a messy, like, up and down type of thing, honestly, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a lot. And so I'm back and I'm refreshed and I'm ready to really start nailing down and honing in on the visions that I have. During this transition period, as I've stated, I have been working and I have been stuck. And I've been just going through both. Like, there are some days I'm like, okay, let me, you know, I got this, you know, we doing this. But some days there's just like, I ain't got nothing today, Lord. I ain't got nothing. So, and that's just what life is about. Like, I'm not going to always have something, and that's okay. And so for me, this period, I have dealt with some comparison, and that definitely made me venture off into different things or explore different things, which of course wasted time because I should have been focusing on Bible studies, themes of Bible studies, topics I want to talk about, different events that we could do as a community, or different outings, I should say, not events, but outings that we could do as a community. I should have been focused on those kind of things, but instead I was thinking far in advance. I'm thinking about all these different things and thinking about what she's doing and how I can make this, you know, something that Lotus Hour does. And that's not my portion right now, and that's okay. And it's also okay to know that we are all one body. Because I'm not doing something or because somebody else is doing something does not mean that because I'm not doing it, I'm missing something. It just means that that's what she's doing and this is what I'm doing, and we are, you know, both filling in the gaps that the other person does not have, and that's perfect. That's the purpose of being a part of one body. If we were all the eyes, who would be the ears? I have to make sure that I'm being reminded that I'm not supposed to do what everybody else is doing, and they're not supposed to do what I'm doing either. No one else can do Lotus Hour as I'm about to do it, period. No one else is going to do that. And so I've definitely been intentional about getting off social media more, just because that's where I see a lot of my comparison peek in. And so I want to make sure that I'm not glamorizing anyone else's life or their ministry or relationship, but I'm just honing in on what is my portion and what's on my plate, and appreciating that and showing appreciation to that by giving that my time and my love. Okay. And also another thing that I was finding myself getting pulled into was hustle culture. And so I describe hustle culture as like all work, no sleep, work hard, but you're not really playing hard. You're just working harder. And I don't want that for myself. I was so focused on getting my to-do list done. I was just like feeling very weary. I'm like, this is not really helping me meet any of the goals or helping me live out the vision that I have right now. And it's just more so doing other things. And right now I need to be, as I said before, on the visions that I already have. And I learned that, you know what, like, I don't have to rush. Like, this is not a race. Like, no one else is going to do Lotus Hour as I'm going to do Lotus Hour. So there's no competition there. There's no race. There's no one else to beat. Like, as long as I know that I am intentionally doing it, or intentionally and actively living out the will that God has over my life, that I'm good. That's it. Like, and as long as I'm working at his pace and not my own and not the world's, then I'm good. And with that, I found so much pressure taken off of myself, because just because I have a ministry, just because I have women that look up to me, does not mean that I have to rush to do anything, that I have to be forced into anything because of X, Y, and Z. Because, you know, like, I don't have to do all that. Like, no. And so I'm just learning to take care of myself more, in order to be the person that I want to be for myself, but also be the person that women need me to be, that I'm serving, or even that God wants me to be, that he desires for me to be. Like, God does not desire for me to be weary. He does not desire for me to keep up or catch up to anybody else, because, like I said before, there's no one else in my lane. Like, I'm thinking of like a track field. There's still only one lane. Like, there's no other lane. Like, there's not. And so I don't have any competition, and neither do you. Like, you don't have any competition. You don't have anyone else to beat. You don't have anyone else to prove yourself to. As long as at those gates, God say he is pleased with me, I'm good. Okay? I am good. That's it. I just want his daughter, you have done a good job. I'm pleased with you. Come on in here. That's all I want. Like, I don't have time to chase after anything else anymore. Like, because like I said, all the time that I was spending in comparison, procrastination, hustle culture, it could have been time spent elsewhere and on things that were going to bring fruit. I want to make sure that I'm just really listening to God and figuring out his timing. And that's an everyday thing. I'm always just trying to learn more from God, and just trying to learn, okay, Lord, what do I do today? How can I show up today? Like, even if somebody prophesies and says, I see you doing this, okay, that's fine. But is that supposed to be for right now, or is that 30 years from now? Like, I need to really make sure that it's for right now. Because if it's not for right now, that's fine, and I thank you for your prophecy. But let's come back to now. And I don't want to get pressured from anybody else, because at the end of the day, you didn't give me this vision. You didn't give me the vision. So it's like, there's no one else that I need to look to on how to go about this, as far as timing, what to do, how to do it, who to serve. No one else gave me that vision, and so I don't have to abide by what you feel like needs to happen in Lotus Hour. And that applies to myself as well. My wishes and my desires are put to the side. It's not for me. That's what I had to learn. It's not for me. It's not about what I want to do. It's not about how many followers I want. It's about, am I truly making an impact? And I know that I am. I wanted to just come on here, let you guys know what has been going on in my life, and just let you guys know that I am back, and please be expecting more videos from me every month. I am super excited for what I have to come up. I know that for sure my next video will be about comparison, next one about burnout, because I really want to talk about these things because they are so prominent in our lives, especially as we are, on social media and seeing all the glamorization of people's lives, or even seeing how much people work, or just, seeing all that. And we feel like we have to live up to that as well. And we do not. So I want to come on here and just talk about those two topics as soon as possible. I cannot wait. Anyways, I hope that you guys were able to get some insight on what I've been going through, what I've been doing. It's been a whole thing. It's been a whole thing, y'all. It's been a whole thing. But like I said, I love what I do in my job and in Lotus Hour. I love who I serve in my job and in Lotus Hour. I love the Women in Sister Circle. I love it. Like, it truly makes my heart full, and I don't want to get to a point anymore of where I feel weary from doing the work that I'm doing, and making sure that I'm giving myself rest, I'm giving myself the proper boundaries, and that I am just taking care of myself and really honing in on what I need to hone in on at that time. So that's that. This is all we need right now, just to let you guys know that Lotus Hour is back, period. We are back, and we are better. Like I said before, we are refreshed, we are focused, we are intentional, we are active. We are back. So yes, just please pray for me. I pray that all comparison, burnout, whatever, comes off of me and off of you as well, sis. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.